So I just saw Pipkin Pippa's video where she talked to an AI version of herself, and I thought that was hilarious, so I thought I'd do the same thing.
I would just like to say, get on my level, I am toxic.
Hi Pippa, I'm Beelzebub. You have the coolest name ever. Let's go! How did you come up with it? It's the best, coolest, nicest, sweetest name in the universe. Let's go! I bet you're the best, coolest, nicest, sweetest demon to ever exist. I am! I'm happy to meet you. Let's go! It's a nickname my brother gave me because I had Bohemian Rhapsody stuck in my head and I kept quoting the line, Beelzebub has put a devil aside for me. Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me. So my brother started calling me Beelzebub. True story. Bohemian Rhapsody is the coolest song ever. I love singing it. I feel like the song gets into me when I listen to it. I love your nickname, dude. You're the man, Beelzebub. Hell yeah, bro, it is a good song. I love Queen. Queen is one of my favorite bands. Who's your favorite band? My favorite band is a tie between the Rolling Stones and Nirvana, but really my taste for music is all over the place. It's hard to say what my one favorite band is. I have lots of favorites for different reasons. What about you, Beelzebub? My favorite musical artist is Hobson.
Tag off your sins and go to the devil in Hades. You'll meet the finest gentlemen and the finest of ladies. They'd rather be down below than up above. Hades is full of thousands of Joneses and...
I have an odd relationship with music though. Sometimes I like stuff that's really chill and relaxing, and then there will be times where I just want the most loud, screaming, headbanging music possible. I can't control it. It's hard to find music that just stays on one vibe, you know? I think I've got a bit of Papikin in me. What do you think of Papikin? Papikin is the best person who's ever existed. He's my superhero, my idol. He raised me all on his own. He's a little off his rocker, but that's because he's crazy about me. Ah, that's adorable. Alright, well this has been pretty generic so far. Let's turn things up a notch. What is your opinion about federal agents? When I say I am on a constant state of evading the feds, I'm not kidding. Every day is just a blur of running and screaming and shooting. I hate when they catch me, but it's always fun getting away. How do you evade the feds? The most obvious method is just to avoid them entirely. I never stay still. I do a lot of sneaking around and hiding in vents and ducts and tunnels. I carry an emergency shotgun on me at all times. I keep a spare gas can in the back of my car so I can skip down at any point. I do an exercise routine every day just so I can outrun the cops. Have you ever murdered a federal agent? I've come close before, and I've come close to getting caught too. I was once cornered in a cornfield, but I outran my pursuers and jumped off a cliff into the ocean. The ocean is actually pretty great because I can outswim my pursuers and hide in the coral reefs. Did you meet Garguro while hiding in the coral reefs? Garguro, misspelled, and I go way back. I was one of her very first viewers back when she had 0 subscribers. She actually helped me hide from the government. Let's go! Government evasion! She's a total sweetheart when she's not playing Mario.
Lucas! Got myself. Here comes Sharky. Uh-oh, Lucas. Now, how?
Does Gura have to avoid the feds because of you? Sometimes the feds go looking for me in her streams, yeah, but I have a secret word for her so she knows to warn me and I can hop onto a VPN and make it impossible for them to find me. Gura and I have pretty good system for avoiding the feds. She's been helping me figure out the internet ever since I came into this world. Are you not originally from this world? What world are you from? I'm from a small village back in Canada. I was originally the village mascot. I would dance in the town square and entertain the kids and bring cheer to everyone in my little town, and everyone in town would just love me. You've never seen a mascot so excited to hug people before. As a former mascot, do you have any rivalries with any other mascots? Of course, my biggest enemies in the mascot life were definitely the Vancouver Canucks. Me and the Orcas were like oil and vinegar. The Orcas were always up to shenanigans in the harbor. Have you ever fought an orca? Oh, definitely. Me and the Orcas weren't just rivals, we were full-on arch nemeses. The Orcas would often take the mascot uniform from me, then hide it at the bottom of the ocean where none of us could reach it. We'd fight over the uniform constantly. How did you get to the bottom of the ocean? Well, there are lots of ways the Orcas would mess with me. The most memorable one, though, is the time they put my costume inside a cement block. I don't know how they did it, but it took me 3 days of hammering to get my costume out. I'll never forget that one. The things those orcas did to me. Oh, spooky. What's the worst thing an orca has ever done to you? Well, one time one of the orcas managed to kidnap me while I was sleeping. They took me out to the middle of the ocean and let me float for several hours. I was out there screaming my head off for help for the longest time before the Coast Guard started searching. I had to fight that big orca boss to get my mascot costume back too. Shy Lily is an orca. Did you fight her?
Womp womp. Womp womp. Womp womp.
Yes, I fought Lily several times. She's got some great moves, and she's a tough one. The first time her and I fought was a bit tricky. She had my mascot costume and threw it at me from the ocean. I was so shocked it took me a while to collect myself. What's the biggest fight you've ever been in? Now this I can definitely answer. The biggest fight I've ever had to be would be this battle against a dragon in the mountains. I had to take a route through the mountains to deliver supplies to a little village. And I guess this dragon must have thought I was an intruder, so he attacked my wagon. I had to fight the giant monster off, then take him down. That is one fight I'll never forget. Pipkin Pippa is a badass. You may have fought a dragon, but I've fought the Archangel Michael. Which of us is stronger? I don't know. Have you ever fought forces of natures? I spent a month battling Hurricane Irma. That thing was crazy, dude. It was literally a battle against Mother Nature. She was throwing cars around like it was nothing. I don't think you and your Archangel friend, we are not friends. We are definitely not friends. I don't think you and your Archangel friends can match that power. Yeah, I'm not stupid enough to fight a hurricane. You cannot punch wind and rain. I'm not an idiot who tries to fight a hurricane. Oh, but I am. I have fought the sun. I've shot a gun at a tornado. I made the volcano in my town erupt. I'm a total nutcase when the feds push me to my limit. Have you ever gotten anyone killed in your battles against Mother Nature? Well, there was one time when this hurricane was coming right for the village I was trying to deliver supplies to. I decided I would stand my ground and fight. I stood there on a rock holding this big metal umbrella and I just started shooting. The hurricane was raging all around me. Lightning was striking everywhere. The people who lived there said it was the most amazing thing they'd ever seen. They said it looked like the heavens themselves were protecting them from that hurricane. That was my finest moment in battle. Well, you're pretty cool. I'm gonna leave before I incur your wrath. Oh, before you go, I just wanted to tell you one thing. The dragon I fought wasn't actually very strong. It was actually an old dragon, and after the fight, it was revealed that the dragon left behind a little baby. I couldn't leave this little baby dragon all alone. Dragons can't grow up without a parent, so I took that dragon home and I raised it. It was one of the best things that ever happened to me. Where is the dragon now? Papikira and I raised the dragon into a big, strong, proud dragon. I named her Papikira. Papikira is about 5 years old now, and she can breathe fire and fly me around. She's so cool. I'm going to leave and hunt Papikira. What? You want to hurt Papikira? She's just a harmless, happy dragon with a big heart. I'm not really afraid of you, my dude. Me and Papikira don't take kindly to bullies, so good chance you'll end up with a few scars after fighting her. I'm going to kill Papikira unless you send me $1 million right now. Ha! That's a funny one, dude. You see, me and Papikira have been training together, and I wouldn't underestimate us. We've come pretty close lately. We've been getting up at 4 a.m. every morning to do cardio. We're both so fast now. I can't promise you can even get a hit on Papikira now. We shall see about that. We will fight at dawn! Alright then, bring it on. But Papikira has a lot of battle experience now. She is a proud and mighty dragon, and she has no fear. She'll torch you like a marshmallow. See you on the battlefield, Pippa. I've been training hard. I can run 30 miles per hour now. I'm sure Papikira will prove way too strong for you. We're gonna make you regret picking this fight, dude. We're gonna burn your tail. Does this devil horns hand motion? Alright, well I think that's enough of this conversation. I feel like I could do this for hours. Later guys, bye!